Hey everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Tom, and I'm really glad you're joining us today.
And I'm Jenna. Thanks so much for tuning in. Whether you're on your commute or just relaxing at home, we can't wait to dive into today's topic with you.
Yeah, and if you're new here, we're both native English speakers from the US, so you'll always get real examples and natural pronunciation.
That's right. Plus, we love sharing stories and little tips to make English learning fun. So, Tom, what are we chatting about today?
Today's episode is all about glasses. Not the kind you drink from, but the ones you wear to help you see better.
I've actually worn glasses since I was a kid, so this is a topic I know pretty well. I used to get so nervous about wearing them to school.
Me too. I got my first pair when I was 10. Glasses can be a big deal, especially when you're young and worried about how you'll look.
Totally. But now I honestly think glasses can be a cool fashion statement. Plus, there are way more styles and choices than when we were growing up.
You know, sometimes I get questions from learners about why people even need glasses in the first place. Basically, it's because our eyes don't always focus light perfectly.
Exactly. My doctor called it being nearsighted, which means I can see things close up, but things far away get blurry. There's also farsighted, which is basically the opposite.
And let's not forget astigmatism. That's when your eye is shaped a little differently, so things just look fuzzy all around.
Right. Glasses help correct all those things by bending light the right way so we can see clearly. It's actually kind of amazing if you think about it.
That reminds me. Learners often ask about words they hear at the eye doctor, like lenses and frames. The lenses are the clear parts you look through.
Yeah, and the frames are the part that holds the lenses together and sits on your nose and ears. I used to love picking out new frames, sometimes bold, sometimes really subtle.
There's a word for the arms that go over your ears, too. They're called temples. And if you ever break a pair, it's usually one of those that snaps.
No kidding! I once broke my temples just by sitting on my glasses by accident. Classic Jenna move.
Moving on, there are actually a bunch of idioms in English about glasses or seeing. Like, have you ever heard the phrase, seeing the world through rose-colored glasses?
Oh yeah! That means you see things in an overly positive way, like ignoring the bad stuff. My grandma uses that all the time when I'm too optimistic about something.
And then there's four eyes, which gets used as a nickname, sometimes teasing, sometimes playful, for people who wear glasses.
I used to hate that nickname as a kid, but now I just laugh about it. It's funny how things change, right?
Speaking of changes, getting your eyes checked is something everyone should do, even if you don't wear glasses yet. Do you remember your first eye exam?
Absolutely, and I was terrified. They made me read those tiny letters on the wall. Turns out I couldn't read the bottom line at all.
I always dreaded the part where they puff a little air in your eye. It never hurt, but it sure startled me every time.
That puff is the worst, but honestly, the whole process only takes a few minutes, and it's so worth it for healthy eyes.
So, after your eye exam, you might get a prescription for glasses. But there are so many different types, like reading glasses, sunglasses, and even blue light glasses for screens.
Funny you mentioned blue light glasses. I got a pair last year, and I feel like my eyes don't get as tired after working on my laptop all day.
I've noticed more people wearing those lately, especially since so many jobs and classes have moved online.
Yeah, and sunglasses are a must for protecting your eyes from the sun's UV rays. My doctor always says, don't skip the shades even on cloudy days.
That actually reminds me. Some people prefer contact lenses over glasses. Have you ever tried contacts?
Yep, I gave them a shot in college. I loved not having anything on my face, but they were tricky to put in at first. It took me forever to get used to touching my eye.
Same here. I ended up switching back to glasses because I kept forgetting to take my contacts out at night.
I still switch between both, depending on my mood. Glasses for cozy days at home, contacts for playing sports or going out.
Switching gears a bit, let's talk about how to describe glasses in English. There are so many styles, like round, square, or even cat-eye frames.
Definitely. You can also talk about the color, like black, tortoiseshell, or even bright red. I once had a pair with blue polka dots. They got a lot of attention.
I love that. You can also mention the material. For example, plastic frames or metal frames. It's a fun way to show your personality.
That's so true. Glasses are almost like an accessory now, not just something you need for your vision.
Speaking of accessories, have you ever lost your glasses at the worst possible moment? I once spent half an hour searching, and they were on top of my head the whole time.
That's classic. I do that with my sunglasses all the time, or sometimes I put them down and just can't remember where.
It's funny how something you depend on so much can be so easy to lose. Maybe we need those chains that grandparents wear. Changing direction. I've noticed that glasses are viewed differently in other countries. Some places think glasses make you look smart, while in others, people don't like wearing them.
True. In the US, I think glasses have become pretty trendy, especially with all the vintage and oversized styles. But my cousin in Japan says kids there sometimes get teased for wearing them.
That's interesting. I've heard in Europe too, glasses are more about fashion than function for some people. It's cool how one little accessory can mean so many different things. Before we wrap up, let's share a few tips for talking about glasses in English. If you need to borrow someone's, you'd say, "Could I try your glasses on?" Or, "May I see how these look on me?"
Great tip. And if you're at the doctor and can't see the chart, just say, "The letters are blurry," or "I need a new prescription." Don't be shy, doctors hear it all the time.
And if you break your glasses, the word repair is useful. "I need to get my glasses repaired." Little phrases like these make things much easier.
Absolutely, they help you feel more confident, and that's what language learning is all about.
Well, I think that just about covers it for today's episode on glasses. Jenna, this was a fun one.
Agreed. I love how something as simple as glasses can spark so many stories and useful words. If you enjoyed this episode, we'd love for you to subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next episode. And if you have questions or want us to cover a topic, just let us know.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. Keep practicing your English, and we'll catch you next time.
Take care, everyone. See you soon.